Today is the birth of the Radiant Solar Alliance. We are here live, and I know that many people are going to be listening to this later. And so I want to just take a moment to connect with the higher selves of all the beings that are present now, here alive, and as well as all of the beings that are going to be listening. So creating a great ring of light around us. And in this ring of light, we call all of our higher selves to come together in a grand formation and a grand alignment of the great grace and the great light that is here. And aligning now with this holy trinity, this holy unity of this sacred moment in time as we call upon a plane of golden platinum to stretch out upon the earth and to stretch out as a container around this call. So the focus for the Solar Sunday service is for those that want to come forward to really have another lens of understanding the solar ascension process. What do the solar galactic councils have to say? You're interested in solar healing, because we are a solar centric system. And so what we're going to do in this call is we're going to continue to do an opening prayer. Then I'm going to bring forth a message. I'm going to go into the channel for a little bit and open up to the Radiant Alliance, which is consciousness from the Great Central Sun, the Rishik Sun, Alpha Centauri, a lot of the other solar ascended luminaries, angels. There's many. I will be unfolding all of this, and then we're going to do a healing and then a prayer. So we're going to just bring it all in here to this gorgeous hour that we have together. So I thank you for your focus. I thank you for your heart. We're going to go back into this prayer. So calling forth this grand alliance that we have, and you might see this picture behind me. This is a picture I took with 7-dimensional light codes anchoring. This is untouched and unedited. So feel into the frequency of this background image. Feel into that light beam column. It's actually the sun. And feel into your own revelation of lighting a sun in your heart as we choose to align now with the solar councils of the Grand Alliance, calling upon the consciousness of Ra, the Holy Benevolent Father in all of his forms, calling upon the Christ ascension consciousness that's also known as Ra, that's also known as Sananda, that's also known as many other names, calling upon the Solar Mother in her form of the liquid mandala, the liquid mandala of the solar platinum, the honey in the heart of the sun, and opening now your whole field 360 degrees to the solar communion of energy, aligning and allowing now this holy sacred moment. And I want to honor those that have come here live today to anchor this important work together and to anchor this important light as we expand our heart out. And it's 11:11 right now, Pacific time. So aligning with the apex of the sun, aligning with the apex of your own totality resonance of your highest octave of ascension, of solar encodement, of this pinnacle moment, and connect now your own column of light to your own higher self. And above that column of light, see the sun. and see the 1111 codex, and I'm going to bring forth some light language. And aligning now. Aligning now as you bring this solar ascension energy through the crown. Breathing the pineal gland with Christic codes, Christ codes, solar codes, and really aligning yourself to your own higher self, oversoul, and holographic alignment. This is about you and what we're doing today for the ascension timeline. As you feel into being a solar anchor right now in whatever way works for you, to anchor this through the third eye, the throat, the heart, to anchor this deep into your belly, to anchor this deep into your heart, your third chakra, becoming this column of solar light, the beam behind me, become that, maybe a little more gold, into the radiant spiral of the alignment as we drop down and feeling anchoring this into the core of the earth wherever you're at. Take a moment to pause as you drop this down into the core of the earth. And as you do, lighting your first prayer for the collective, for the global harmonic, for ascension to reach the hearts of all that need it, and dropping all the way down into the core. Deeply aligning. Taking this moment to feel your root chakras, you have your higher self and your ancient codex of being, come down and align your root chakra with your exact most appropriate alignment for today, or this timeline, so that you're working within the codex of ascension in the global grid in the way that works for you, and just taking this moment to breathe that column of light down and trusting it is done. Trusting it is done. Trusting it is done. Aligning and allowing. And let's open our heart now for a moment of silence as we call forth the full power of the seventh dimensional consciousness of the Radiant Alliance that has asked us to gather, has invited the gathering so that you can receive in your heart quantum messages, codes, solar frequencies on this first wave. Aligning with that solar flame in the heart, and let's take a few breaths. Softening and allowing.